before this evening on the QR codes. You know all about that, so we'll get on with it. Ladies and gents, this is for the vacant heavyweight tick-tock title. Introducing to you first, making their way into the blue corner. Let's make some good noise for Bantam Rose.
I got this,
Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you niggas learn? Came to get crunk, came to bring light, came to get started, came to get it right. Turn down the music, turn up my mic. When will you niggas learn? When I speak, I do as I say. I hustle, I grind, don't get in my way. I'm pimping my hoes, I'm jacking my foes. Big police picked up my P.O.s. Going to go, you can call a judge, tell him kiss my ass, cause I ain't gon' bug. And I ain't going back to lock up, you're trying to clock the pop.
And his opponent making his way to the red corner. Let's make some noise for Charles.
Emotions and emotions. I'm on a lonely road, but I walk it slowly moving forward. I'm a Spartan soldier. I was born to conquer. I was raised and trained for war. I'm a Spartan soldier till my life is over, till my heart can beat no more.
Yeah, I'm me for the beat. If you don't know about me, put me 'cause yeah, I'm me for the beat. If you don't know about me, better ask someone quickly 'cause yeah, I'm let's go get some me. Start a few on how you move. I ain't lost against no room. This is start a few. Get it going, we start a few. No one's got right in tune. Go involved and right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. 3 rounds of boxing for the vacant heavyweight tick-tock title. Introducing to you first, boxing out of the blue corner, representing tick-tock, Bantam Rose! And his opponent, facing across the ring, he's representing tick-tock, boxing out of the red corner. This is for Charles. Charles, we are so proud of you. Remember what you are doing it for. Love everyone. Rose Arena. In the red corner, in the pink and blue shorts with a rose across the waistband, he is representing tick-tock. It's Charles Drury! Right, Carson is your referee and scoring judge. The belt is there, boys. You know it's a stake. Let's have a good one.
Well, here we go, the heavyweights. This is when the air moves. Charles Drury, Bouncer Bros, both men similar size. Charles looked really G'd up in the corner, ready to go. Bouncer Brothers cool and calm. Interested to see how this one goes. And away we go. Charles Drury takes the middle of the ring. Nice straight jab to the body. Bouncing on his toes. Oh, lovely 1-2. Nearly landed the backhand. He's really revved up here. Bouncer Bros just standing in the corner waiting. And Charles is just bouncing on his toes. That European style of boxing, in and out. Nice. He's trying to land that backhand. If he tries maybe throw the double jab backhand, he'll land. Because Bouncer Brothers just waiting to possibly counter punch. Charles is just flicking that jab out. There it is. Lovely shot to the body. Tries drills it straight into the core. So again, just on his toes, flick that jab, and look to land that backhand. Bouncer Brothers just sitting in the corner, waiting. There we go, 1-2, he's trying to get in range. Bouncer Brother just leaning back there to keep his head out of range. But Charles just happened to keep in the corner, flick the jab out there from Bouncer Brothers. Charles Drury just on his toes, bit of kidology to try and draw Bouncer Brother out. But he's quite happy, quite content to stay in the corner. So again, few feints, lovely 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4-punch combination. Bouncer Brother ties him up, but Charles Drury is not having any of it. Referee breaks him up. Gives him a bit of a warning about turning. I don't think he had much choice. Charles was literally unloading on him. Back to the corner. Feints for the feet. Waiting again. Another little feint just on his toes. There is 1, 2. He should just use that bounce. If he bounces in, throws his shot, bounces back out. Bouncer Brothers just quite happy using his size to lean back over the rope to keep his head. But there's a lovely 1-2 combination. Oh, it's a big right hand. And again, Bouncer Brothers referee's having to step in to break him up. Again, he warns him about spinning. That's the end of the first round there. It's a great start to the bout. Charles Drury had him in the corner, just bouncing in and out of range and unloading his work, but Bouncer Brothers was quite calm, stayed on the back of the rope, spun around a couple of times, mainly because he got smothered. It's interesting to see how the second round plays out.
Look at those eyes, it's in her eyes, she's good to go. She can satisfy my mind, body, and soul.
Bouncer Brothers got to throw some stuff back now to put Charles on his back foot. Drury just quite happy, waiting for his attacks. But before he comes again, Bouncer Brothers just stays in his corner. Drury on his toes, just waiting. Start flicking that jab, get him working. Nice straight jab down the pipe from Bouncer Brothers. And again, 2 nice straight jabs. But again, Drury tries to cool him on with a bit of kidology. He's just bouncing around his toes. He really wants to start flicking that jab again because it was paying dividends, and then he can land that backhand. Again, bit gun shy there from Bouncer Brothers because he's waiting for his attack rather than being the offensive fighter. Drury not as busy this round, he's a bit more patient. Bouncer Brothers again, little jab to the body. And again, nice straight jab to the body. Charles not yet had an attack in this round. He's just waiting, moving to the side, trying to wait for an opening. Bouncer Brothers, again, straight jab misses. Drury misses with a 1-2. Bouncer Brothers just taking his time now. He's moved out of his home corner for the first time and he's pivoting around the ring. Double jab, triple jab to the rope, but Drury's coming forward now. And again, Bouncer Brothers smothers him to stop him throwing. Nice straight jab from Bouncer Brothers. Oh, 1-2 shot combination from Drury. Body then head. He's got to do a bit more. He was winning the first round with the work that he's done. This round he's just stayed in the centre a bit more. There we go, 1-2. Just missed though, but Bouncer Brothers calm. Flicks that jab out. He's got that hilarious look about him, Bouncer Brothers, where he's just long and tall. Obviously the beard, bald comparison, but the style of just waiting for the attack and counter-punching. Drury started lively in the first round, and you can see maybe this round he's just conserving his energy a bit more. He's not on his toes as much. And again, that double jab backhand is what's going to make the difference if he can get back to that. And that's the end of the second round.
If you can't do 10K for a sweet, then I don't want to hear no chat about numbers.
And here we go, round 3. Drury's out, on his toes, to the centre of the ring. Bouncer Brothers reaches out, keeps the sportsmanship of the night going on. And again, he's hesitating, but Bouncer Brother coming forward. Drury on a little bit of attack. Bouncer Brother throwing, working his own. Both men just out of range. They're throwing shots, but just not quite landing. And now Drury just bouncing, waiting to set his attack. Bouncer Brothers quite happily throw that long jab, but now Drury, 1-2. He's got to sustain them attacks and he'll start scoring more points. In the first round, what Drury did really well was he was bouncing in and out of range. He was throwing a double jab backhand, then laying the shots. At the minute, he's just sat in the middle of the ring. There you go, that's a bit better. And he throws his attack. If he disguises it with that double jab, nice dig to the body though with the left hand. Ref's called a timeout, his shoelaces come under there. Bouncer Brothers walk back to his corner. Just nice and calm. Referee moves him to the neutral corner. Bouncer Brothers done really well. He soaked up that early pressure. And in the second and third round, he's just continued with the same form, but got a couple of his own shots off. Charles Drury, he's the more active fighter. He's waiting for the attacks, but the first round is saying he needs to go back to that rapid attack that worked so well for him. Both men touch gloves. Drury waiting again. There is 1-2. There is, lovely backhand over. Throws the shot, he catches Drury. Drury hits Bouncer Bros, 1-2 to the head. He's now got to sustain that attack again. Go again. Double jab backhand. Oh, he's just 1-2. Throwing the shots. 6 shots in a bounce then off Drury. He's now waiting, mouth slightly opened, breathing deep. Bouncer Brothers just waiting, almost hoping for a counter punch, but a lovely straight jab there from Drury. 1-2. Bouncer Brothers pushes him off balance, but a nice 1-2. Nice 1-2 again from Drury. He's just got to keep that. Hands down by his side to try and bring it, but then back up to the guard. Nice jab to the body there, lovely. Scoring the points there. He's just waiting, feints with the foot. Rolls the shoulder, waiting for an opening. Bouncer Brothers jabs back. First round was the strongest by Drury by far, but then the second and third were just as good. However, just not as many faced attacks as he did in the first round, which just enabled Bouncer Brothers to stay in there. Bouncer Brothers' second round scored a couple of nice long shots, but great foundation for Charles Drury to build up in the future. That loved the initial round where he's on his toes, bouncing in out of range, throwing the shots. I think if he works on that double jab backhand, he'll cause a lot of chaos coming in and out of range. Bouncer Brother, great competitor, stayed on the back foot there and took what he could off the counter punch. Great bout.
Centre of the ring for me. Before we go to the results, some appreciation for both boxers, ladies and gents. Come on. After 3 rounds of boxing, a unanimous decision, 30 points to 27. Your new TikTok heavyweight title holder, Charles
Yeah, the right man won there. Clear victory with loads of quality stuff to build for the future. Interesting to see how he progresses from this point. Now he's got the belt.
our new champion. Charles, you look like you're enjoying yourself in there.
Loving it, I can't lie, I was loving it. Obviously, it was my first proper fight. Credit to Tim for travelling down and getting in the ring with me, but yeah, my first fight, the nerves were there. The occasion of which I'm stepping up to do this was very raw and very there as well. It's my late man's birthday today, so the day is very special. But yeah, I fucking love it, you know, can't wait to go again.
Okay. I've got to be honest, when you got in the ring, and I saw the two of you, I thought, I don't know, but you come out that corner, and there was a glint in your eye. It was almost like, no fucker's going to stop me here, I'm having this is mine, I'm taking it home. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, that's what it was, 100%. Like I mentioned before, the reason why I did this, I had some very special people at the forefront of my mind going into this. Everyone watching me, my mum, everyone that's travelled down, all my friends and family that have come. I can't thank you all right here.
Where have you come down from?
I'm actually located in Essex, but I've got family that have travelled down from Chesterfield in Derbyshire, in the Midlands. The boys in Surrey, all the Essex lot. I've got a couple of Geordies in the house, some people from Scotland, some people who've travelled all over, and Northern Ireland as well. So I've got a good support that come down, so thank you everyone.
That's incredible. And I've got to be honest, it's been brilliant. There must have been a point during the week when we had the problems, looks like we couldn't have a venue. Tommy's pulled all the stops out to get it together, to put it on where a lot of promoters would have gone, too much work, can't do it. He didn't, he stuck his neck on the line to get it together and make this happen tonight. So I'm sure there's got to be some fakes out there, Tommy.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone was moaning about other fighters and stuff, but at the end of the day, if people are coming down to support you, they'll be here no matter whether it's in this ring or in the fucking car park. So Tommy's put on a great venue, amazing, everyone's having a lovely time. So thank you, Tommy, for the opportunity. And again, thank you for everyone that's come down, not just for me, but for all the fighters as well.
Now, I've got to tell you, from someone that's in boxing, there's very few genuinely honest people in boxing. Tommy's one of them, so ladies and gents, your new champion! Tommy, I thought Tommy was going to pick him up then. No fucking chance.